Welcome to the Gene Mattingly Show. Find out all about Southridge baseball straight from the coach. The Gene Mattingly Show is brought to you by the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosmer Communications. Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
Building a bright future, Jubilar Development. We're proudly serving your community. Family and friends, a winning team. Locally owned, built on quality. Jubilar, the name to depend on. Building a brighter future, Jubilar Development.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
And welcome to this week's Gene Mattingly Show. And last week, Gene, you took on Washington away on Tuesday. Thursday, you played Pike Central at home. And Saturday was the Raider Hardball Classic. Why don't you recap those games for us?
Okay. Tuesday, Thursday were conference games, two PAC games. We played pretty well. We threw it well. We were able to use a lot of pitchers in both of those games, just guys to get work, and we swung it pretty well, played good defense, so that was good to see. Then on the weekend, we played two really good squads, Mater Dei to open the Hardball Classic, got a good win there. Started out a little shaky defensively, but then we did a nice job at the plate and scoring runs. And then faced Bedford North Lawrence in the championship game, and had a real nice game all the way around. We threw it well, did a lot of great defensive plays, and executed a lot on offense, and were able to get a really good win against a good Bedford North Lawrence team.
And you guys hit 11-2 on the season, and at the beginning of the season, is something you expected or something that kind of surprised you?
No, I think I don't go too depth into records and what I think our record's going to be. I just felt like we had the tools in place or the pieces in place to be really good, and so no, I'm not surprised by our record. I'm surprised a little bit that we're playing as well as we are. I thought we'd play better towards the end of the year, so it kind of makes me feel good that we're further along than I thought we'd be, but we're not where I hope to be, and so not surprised, more pleased with just how they've worked and how they keep improving.
We're back on the Gene Mattingly Show, live in Memphis, Sports Sponsors. You're listening to the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosmer Communications.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and...
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Building a bright future, you belong development. We're proudly serving your community. Family and friends, a winning team. Locally owned, built on quality. You belong, the name to depend on. Building a brighter future, you belong development.
Hello and welcome back to the Gene Mattingly Show. And we're joined today by Kansas City pitching coach Mitch Stetter, ex-Southbridge athlete. Mitch, how you doing today?
I'm good, Joe. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. Since you've left Southbridge, I'm sure everyone knows what you've done since you left Southbridge. But why don't you kind of go over that?
Yeah, well, obviously, leaving Southbridge, I went to play baseball at Indiana State and played there for 4 years and got drafted by the Brewers and played professionally for 11 years with Milwaukee. My last year I was with the Angels in AAA, and then right after my playing career, I got right into coaching. So that next spring, I got a job with the Royals, and I went to AA as an extra coach the first year. And then I coached in rookie ball for a year, and then I was the low A pitching coach for 4 years. After that, I took over as kind of a coordinating position. The title was Manager of Pitching Performance. And, with pitching these days, there's a lot of new technology, TrackMan, Rapsodo, Edgertronic camera. There's a lot of things you can do with pitch design and stuff like that. And I've always been really interested in that as that started to be prevalent in today's game. And I moved into that role and started helping, all the minor leaguers in the organization with different things in that regard. And, it was nice because I got to stay at home. I live in Arizona. I live 5 minutes from the complex where we have spring training. And, I got to be home for 3 years and see the family a lot more and kind of help the organization as a whole. And then this past season, I got the job of the bullpen coach of the Royals, and we got a new staff here, new manager, new pitching coach. We've got an assistant pitching coach, and then I'm the bullpen coach. And just getting started here. We've had a tough go in April so far, but it's been enjoyable for me, and that's currently where I'm at.
Now, you played baseball for Southbridge. Of course, you played basketball and football also, but what did playing for Southbridge, what are some of the memories you have of playing for them?
I just remember playing all three sports. You'd play football, you'd end on a Friday night, and then that Monday I'd be at basketball practice, and the same thing with basketball, play basketball season, and then when that ended, I went right into baseball, and just really enjoyed my time there. Had some, good coaches that I took a lot of things from, Coach Hanner, Coach Shank, Coach Racner. There's a lot of good coaches there, and learned a lot from them, and just really enjoyed my time playing all three sports. It was fun. I went to college, and you kind of miss that. You go to college and only play baseball, and you start missing basketball, you start missing football. So it's like, when you're in high school, you just gotta enjoy the time you have there and enjoy playing everything.
And as you progress through college and through minor league and through major league and as a coach now, what are some of the things that Southbridge taught you? One thing, I remember Coach Hanner always saying, pay attention to detail. I think I always remember that as, pay attention to detail. And if you're going to be a college athlete and a professional athlete and even a professional coach, I think that's, some good words to live by is just pay attention to detail. And whether that's in your preparation or your routine or whatever it is, and just not letting anything go through the cracks and staying on top of things and, being the best you can be every day kind of thing. Well, Mitch, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Joe, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You're listening to the Gene Mattingly Show on the South Virginia Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brothers for Communications. We're back right after these messages from our sponsors.
Building a future. You've our development. We're proudly serving your community. Family and friends, a winning team. Locally owned, built on quality. You belong, the name to depend on. Building a brighter future. You belong, development.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and...
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
And welcome back to the Gene Mattingly Show. And Coach, this week you got home game against Tell City tonight. You got Gordon Central on Wednesday at home. Thursday you travel down to Gibson Southern, and Saturday you have Silver Creek at home. Why don't you preview those games for us? It seems like a very busy week.
Yeah, like it's every week this time of year is busy, right? So yeah, we got two tough conference games. On Tuesday, Thursday, with a tough Gordon Central team coming in on Wednesday, and then of course you have, our friends down at the Dragons from Silver Creek coming in on Saturday which is always a great time. I love having those guys in and two good teams getting after it. But had a conversation with the team yesterday. This is, last year this was a rough week for us. I think we were 0-4 this week last year. So got a challenge in front of us. 4 quality teams, and anytime you pack this many games in a row, and you worry about your staff and you worry about pitching depth and things like that. So I think we're in a good spot coming off the weekend. So see how it goes.
And you sit on top of the PAC with a 7-0 record. Forest Park sits at 6-1, and North Posey sits at 6-2. And it seems like a meat grinder in the PAC this year.
It always is, and we've been fortunate. We had 2 really good wins to start the year. We played 2 tough PACs out of the gate with Tecumseh and Forest Park, and those 2 wins kind of got us jump started. Kind of got us ahead of the curve a little bit, and then had a really good win against North Posey at their place. So feel like got that game cushion, and we just want to keep playing well. Tonight we have a good tough. Tell City always plays us tough, and so most important game on the schedule is the one tonight. So we'll get after it. Hopefully our focus is on that, and not worrying about anything else. So look forward to playing well tonight.
I know basically we have the whole month of May yet, seeing how it's just May 2nd, but last Sunday the sectional draw came out. I guess they did that to basically work around graduations, because I was kind of shocked that it was coming out already.
Well, I think the draw came out, I think, more so around Mother's Day versus the graduation. Our tournament slate always is managed around graduations as far as the baseball side of things from the sectional perspective. But it was a week early from the draw date. Just simply they wanted to stay away from Mother's Day for the draw. But yeah, it was a good draw. It is what it is. You got 6 teams playing, and you're going to play one of the 6 to open up, and we drew game 1 versus a PAC opponent in Heritage Hills, and which we haven't seen yet this year. We play them later, I think next week, Thursday, I believe, and so we drew them game 1 first, and so we'll see how that goes. Looks like it's going to be a Wednesday, Monday tournament, so just a 2-day tournament with graduations. Teams in the sectional graduating on Friday and Saturday. So I think the ADs and administrations want to stay away from those things. Yeah. we'll worry about that on the 24th.
And I know it's sectional, and a lot of people are going to be there, but especially since it's at Lake Stadium, a lot of people really enjoy going to Lake Stadium, and I expect a big crowd.
Yeah, I mean, anytime anytime we host a sectional, there's a big crowd. People like to come there because it's comfortable. They can sit in the shade. They sit in chairback seats. It's a nice place to watch a baseball game. So we expect no different this year hosting 3A.
Well, Gene, good luck this week.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Joe.
You've been listening to the Gene Mattingly Show on the Southwest Louisiana Sports Network, powered by Northern Buffalo Communications. We'll see you next week.
Tune in next week for the Gene Mattingly Show on the Southwestern Indiana Network, powered by Milligan Brosmer Communications.